Good morning, this is Jack from Charting Markets Crypto, and this is the pre-market webinar for the morning of Tuesday, the 18th of August. My disclaimer, I do this for educational purposes only. I'm here to share my technical analysis with you. I hope you can take some what I'm doing and learn from it, transfer it to your own charts. I'm not here to issue trading signals. Right, okay, let's have a look at Bitcoin. Now, on the weekly chart, you can see we're on the verge of getting some significant negative divergence on the RSI 5. We need to retest the 123.2 area here. We're obviously well above the daily middle band, but we are retracing, and it's possible that we might see a test of the daily middle band, which is currently at 116.749. But the bigger picture target is a retest of this high here at 123.2. Looking at the hourly chart, no current divergence, but you can see we've got a flag here. It's broken up and it hasn't made target yet, and that is pretty much all she wrote on Bitcoin right now. All right, Solana. Solana on the daily chart, we're back testing the daily middle band, and we've been doing that for 2 days. As long as that holds, then I'm expecting this to go higher. On Solana, on the 60-minute chart, no current divergence. On the 15-minute chart, there is a possible target lower, which I am wondering about. I'll just draw that in here. And that's the trendline support here, but there's no particular reason for it to be hit. In fact, it would potentially significantly bearish if it was hit, so I don't particularly want it to be hit. And I've got that currently in about the 171 area. But I think equities are reversing back up this morning at the moment on better than expected inflation numbers, so, or at least that is my understanding. So I'm thinking that we're probably going to head up here. We have actually got a little level top here on Solana, which is broken down with a target in the 170 area, or 168 to 170 area, and I'm not really expecting that to deliver anything, but obviously keeping an eye on it. All right, looking at Ethereum. Ethereum's where a lot of the action's been lately, which is slightly odd, but you know, it is what it is. And this has actually made the IHS target in the 4109.05 area and has continued higher. We've got two targets here because, of course, the first target is always just the full retracement to the preceding trend, move back to the prior high, and the second is the extended target, which is the full target of the IHS if it can get over that, and it's now made both targets. Now, on the weekly chart, this is opening up a much bigger target, which is a retest of the new all-time high on Ethereum, which was made in 2021. Now, this is actually quite an important one because we've already been seeing significant new all-time highs on Bitcoin. We've already seen that on Solana, but we haven't seen it yet on Ethereum. And this has now put Ethereum within striking distance, and I'm liking the move up. Now, we do have some negative divergence here on the weekly chart. Not really much to write home about on the daily chart, nor the weak RSI 14 sell signal. But I'm thinking that this may actually, if this continues, then obviously there's a pretty good chance we're going to make a new all-time high, and I would like to see that. On the hourly chart, we've got an RSI 14 sell signal that's reached a possible near miss target. I've got possible trendline resistance here. We're going up through it. I haven't got an awful lot suggesting it's going to reverse here, so I may well just need to go back to the drawing board and come up with other alternatives. This isn't a strong one, but it's not bad. So if it's breaking, that is at least opening up the way to the upside. So we shall see. You can see we've only barely made it to the extended IHS target here. This is obviously always an area when you reach these targets where you could see a reversal, but I'm really not seeing a lot to suggest that we're going to see that here. So we shall see. All right, great. In that case, I think it's a wrap. Everyone take care, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow morning.